Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code Zirksee for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the best free player for you guys to pick from your solos. Now, if you guys don't know what solos I'm talking about, it is the solo challenge, the very first ones you guys will see underneath the harvest promo. I believe there are 8 available solo challenges. This is all of these players. There's actually more than just 8 though. I believe there are actually 29 total solos, but you can get them done pretty quick, and you only have to play them on 1 star. It only shows 8, but actually more unlock. Every single one that you complete, I believe after the 8th one, I think just more unlock. So there's 29 total solos. Still, doesn't take very long to do. They're pretty quick solo challenge. You can play them all in 1 star and get it done and get yourself a free 92 overall player. So I'm going to be going over every 92 overall player and telling you guys my personal opinions on their stats, which ones I think you should go with, which ones I think are a pretty bad pick. So comment down below which one you guys are going to go with, and let's get right into this. So starting off, let's go over Adrian Emo. So as you guys can see, he's got 91 speed, 90 acceleration, 83 agility with 80 man and 90 zone coverage, 76 press, 84 jumping, 93 awareness, 93 play rec. He's also got 61 catching, 66 block shed, 88 pursuit, and 85 hit power. Adrian Amos has always kind of been one of those budget guys for some reason. Like, he's always had a pretty solid card, but never like one of the higher cards in the game. This 92 overall card is very good. I mean, he's got 90 zone, which is very nice. 80 man is actually really good too. 91 speed, so he's pretty fast. He got 66 block shed, not bad at all. With an 85 hit power, which is solid. It's not, you know, gonna cause a lot of fumbles, but he can still cause some fumbles. Probably just won't be very often. Adrian Amos, though, overall, I think is a pretty solid pick. Also, if you guys want to see these players' traits, you can see here on Mudhead. He is not clutch, unfortunately. He is not a big hitter, but he does have strip ball, and he does have high motor with play ball in the air, aggressive, which is kind of what you guys want. The issue is, of course, a lot of people have Pat Tillman. If you don't have Pat Tillman already, I'm sure you are working your way towards him. So, unfortunately, Adrian Amos, as good of a card as I think he actually is, he is, in my opinion, not the best one to do, but he's a very, very solid one. Next up is going to be AJ Boye. He's got 88 speed with 93 acceleration, 90 agility, 65 strength, 90 jumping, 91 awareness with 91 play rec. He also has got 89 man and 89 zone with 91 press. Now the thing is, if you get AJ Boye, and in general, if you get any of these players, it's probably a good idea for you to power them up, right? Because you're getting a free player, and it's NAT. So you're stuck with it. Why not power them up? AJ Boye powered up gets over a lot of thresholds. He gets 90 man and he gets 90 zone coverage. He gets 58 block shed, which isn't a threshold, but he gets a little bit higher block shed. His tackling hit power is not the greatest in the world, but it's okay. You know, for a cornerback, it's okay. He's got 69 catching. He also has a 78 pursuit. I think this card is honestly pretty solid. Like, I think it's very, very comparable to, like, not Jalen Ramsey, but kind of Jalen Ramsey. Weird way to put it. But yeah, he's pretty similar to Jalen Ramsey. It's like a mini Jalen Ramsey. And I honestly think this is a pretty solid one as well. And you guys know I tend to really like depth position players when it comes to free players. Meaning, AJ Boye can play cornerback 1, cornerback 2, cornerback 3, 4, and 5. Heck, you can put him in backup safety. Doesn't matter. You can keep this card basically all year long. In terms of his traits, though, he does have clutch. He has high motor. He does also have a strip ball, and he has play ball in the air aggressive. I think this is a overall pretty solid card. I wouldn't say it's incredible. This isn't one you're going, holy crap, can't wait to get AJ Boye, but it's a pretty good card. Next up is going to be Ryan Kerrigan. Now, the thing is with Ryan Kerrigan, right? If you don't have Khalil Mack, or if you don't have Von Miller, the best pass rushing left outside linebacker in the game may be this Ryan Kerrigan. He's got 77 speed with 83 excel. He's got 83 strength, 82 block shed, 89 pursuit with 90 tackling, 88 hit power. He also has a 91 power move with 84 finesse move, 54 zone, and 46 man, which doesn't really matter for him because he's a pass rusher. So the thing is, it's Ryan Kerrigan. How many more upgrades will he get this year? To be determined. You guys can see he only had a theme builder, and of course his 83 overall core leads. I think overall, the better long-term investment in terms of going with any of these players, I don't think Ryan Kerrigan is really one of the better long-term investments. I think you'll get some solid cards, but obviously players like Khalil Mack, Von Miller, they're going to get better cards, and they're going to get better cards quicker than Ryan Kerrigan. Von Miller hasn't had an upgrade since literally the beginning of the game. He is going to get a new card sometime soon, and he will dominate this Ryan Kerrigan card. So I think this Ryan Kerrigan is very good for those people that need a pass-rushing left-side linebacker that cannot get Von Miller or do not have Von Miller already, or cannot get themselves maybe Khalil Mack. But still, Khalil Mack and Von Miller, I definitely would take over him. Clutch, no. High motor, yes. He doesn't have swim move, doesn't have spin move, has the bull rush, has big hitter, and has the strip ball, though, which is pretty solid. So overall, it's a solid card, but I still would put Khalil Mack and Von Miller definitely a bit ahead of Ryan Kerrigan. Next is Odell Beckham Jr. Now, of course, again, OBJ is a depth position player, which means you can put him at wide receiver 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All year long, you keep OBJ. 90 speed, 90 acceleration with a 94 agility, 92 jumping, 90 catching, 85 catch traffic, 92 spectacular catch. OBJ is probably the reason why we have the aggressive catch in the game, like the aggressive catch mechanic in general. So OBJ he just gets like crazy animations. I don't know what it is, but Odell just gets crazy animations. He's got 90 short, 87 medium, 87 deep, could be his 92 spec catch. That's another reason, though. 86 release, and he's also got a 92 juke move, which is pretty dang good. 89 elusiveness, and 50 run block. I think overall this is a pretty solid card. I wouldn't say this is like game-breaking, you know, like, oh my god, 92 OBJ. I kind of expected maybe a slightly higher route running, as well as catching traffic as well, maybe a little bit more speed. But overall, this is a very solid card. Good juke move, so we can do some stuff after the catch. He's definitely a deep threat receiver, and the 92 spectacular catch. Odell in general just gets some crazy animations. So I really do like this OBJ card. Next up is going to be Joey Bosa. Now, Joey Bosa, I don't think enough people are talking about this card. He's got 80 speed with 86 excel, 86 strength, 86 agility. He's got 79 block shed, which is probably why a lot of people aren't talking about this card, but 84 pursuit, 78 tackling, 83 hit power, 88 power move, which would be good enough, honestly. Not a lot of people even have 88 power move. 96 finesse move? Are you kidding me? 96 finesse move. Joey Bosa. This card can get 99 finesse move if you power him up and have the right chems. 110%. You can get 99 finesse move, and it's not even December yet. It's November. This is ridiculous. I really don't think a lot of people are talking about this Bosa card enough. Now, the thing is with Joey Bosa, like I said, is block shit, right? How many times do you face people that pass more than they run? I think about 95% of people, probably 90% of people, run more than they pass this year, which is going to be an issue with Joey Bosa. But holy crap, will he be insane and incredibly hard to stop around that edge. You put finesse move specialist on him, edge threat, I mean, he is going to be ridiculous. So this Bosa card is very good. The thing is, of course, like I said, he's a left end, doesn't have good block shed. You can't really use two. I mean, you can put him at right end eventually if you get a better left end, or you can put him at backup, but that's kind of the issue. Backup defensive ends don't really get in the game unless you sub them in. Next up is Quintin Nelson. Quintin Nelson's got 63 speed, 76 excel, 87 awareness with a 95 strength, 88 run block. He also has a pass block of 86 with a 91 lead block, 94 impact block. This is a very solid card. I will say I am not a fan of taking NAT offensive linemen unless it is like the end of the game. I'm talking like March or April when we have like 97 overall offensive linemen. Then I'll think about it there. Taking Quintin Nelson now, again, when you get these players, you probably want to power them up because you're going to have them all year long, or you can just put them into sets once you get like change sets for them or quick sell them. I honestly just don't think Quintin Nelson's a great pick. I think the card's pretty solid for sure, but taking an offensive lineman with a pick here, again, you can't use backup offensive linemen, so in my opinion, not the best pick. Next is going to be Zach Ertz, and Zach Ertz has got 81 speed with 85 excel, so he's not the fastest tight end in the game, but he's definitely pretty solid. 94 catching, 91 catching traffic, 90 spectacular catch, I mean, great hands, 92 short, 89 medium route running with 76 deep and 87 release. 63 run block, though, is not the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, Zach Ertz cards, pretty solid, 79 jumping as well. So even though he has pretty good spec catch, the jumping's a little bit faulty. He is 6'5" though. I think I still prefer to go with my George Kittle, right? I personally think that you need to have solid run blocking. There's two things I really look for at tight end. Catch and traffic and spec catch is really nice to have, but speed and run block to me. It comes down to your scheme, I guess, really, and what you want to do. If you want to put Zach Ertz on an out route, or you want to put Zach Ertz on a slant, to put him on a curl, whatever, where he's going to take a hit, but you're going to make that possession catch, maybe Zach Ertz the guy for you. But personally, you need to have some decent run block to make my team. That's why I never really liked the much superstar Zach Ertz when that card came out, just because he couldn't run block at all. But this card is actually a really good receiver, too, with 81 speed. It's okay at this point. Run blocking, though, not that great. And finally, we've got Michael Vick Jr., a.k.a. Tom Brady. I mean, he has got some jets with that 55 speed. This man will outrun Von Miller. He will outrun Deion Sanders. Don't even try. He's got 88 throw power, 94 short, 91 medium with 85 deep. Also has 91 play action, 83 throw under pressure, and 55 break sack. Overall, I mean, it's Tom Brady. Obviously, his speed is not good. And in my opinion, pass rush is so good this year. We literally have a 99 finesse move Joey Bosa now. You can get Joey Bosa to 99 finesse move. If you think he's not going to come around that edge screaming at Tom Brady quicker than he can even snap the ball, you're done for. Like, there's just no way. To me, you need an escape artist in this game for sure, or you will get sacked about 8 times a game, unless you just like throwing drags. And if that's the case, I'm just going to guard the flats the entire game, and you're going to be done for. So, to me, Tom Brady, really accurate. Actually, not even that accurate. Honestly, I mean, 85 throw deep is not as accurate as you expect with Tom Brady. 94 short, 91 medium is pretty good. 88 throw power is okay. The speed, though, my God, the speed is bad. So now I'm going to give you guys my rankings as to who I think is the worst one you could pick and who I think is potentially the best one you could pick. So starting off at number 8, I am actually going to go with Quintin Nelson. Personally, like I said, I just really don't like to go with offensive linemen. At this point in the game, it's not an end game card. You don't really know what kind of cards Quintin Nelson's going to get. He will get some good upgrades, but I really don't think he is, in fact, going to be the best pick here. At number 7, I'm going to go with Tom Brady. I really just, like I said, escape artist, and he's not even like one of the most accurate QBs in the game, which is kind of crazy, honestly, but he's just not. After that, I'm going to go with Ryan Kerrigan. I think this card is pretty solid, honestly, but like I said, not the best long-term player to go with. Von Miller, Khalil Mack, miles better to me. At number 5, I'm going to go with Zach Ertz. At tight end, at least you do get some depth there. You can put him at tight end number 1. You can put him at tight end number 2 if you guys want. But personally, I'm not a fan of the Zach Ertz myself. But I know some people probably can use this card and put some pretty good use to him. Number 4, I'm going to go with Adrian Emo. Like I said, a lot of people have Pat Tillman. But if you can use Adrian Amos in your scheme, maybe you want to use your Adrian Amos. I mean, I personally, I can have some packages where I put in 3 safeties. Adrian Amos is actually a really good safety, but because he's not a quote-unquote depth position, like he will get playing time every single game, he's going to be at number 4. And at number 3, I'm going to go with AJ Boye, strictly off because he's a depth position, and he's actually a pretty solid card. He's not spectacular, but he's definitely pretty okay. You're not like super pumped to take AJ Boye, but you'll be okay with it. At number 2, I'm going to go with Joey Bosa. Even though you guys know how much I love depth position players, I preach about depth positions every single time something like this comes up. Joey Bosa, though, how do you not go with someone that can get 99 finesse move at this point in the game? I mean, his block shit's bad. His speed is good, though. If you have, like, a really good team, and you can get Bosa, take Bosa as your NAT, and just sub him in whenever you know it's going to be a pass, GG, because Bosa is just unstoppable. And, of course, number 1, I am going to go with OBJ because, again, he is a depth position. And of all the depth position players, I feel like he is the best one. He gets crazy animations. He's great after the catch. He's got 90 speed, 92 jump, 94 agility. Really, you could say 1A, 1B with OBJ and Bosa, which I don't think I've ever put a player that high that isn't at a depth position in terms of getting a free player, but Bosa's just that good, man. I mean, 96 finesse, but that's insane. So that is my rankings of who you guys should pick from your solo challenges. I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, and of course, hit that sub button down below. Let me know who you guys are going to go with. Hope you enjoyed. Check out my other videos from today. I'll see you guys next time.